Got the pre-order pack. Oh, I ain't even see what I got. Them boys play that thing, boy. Oh, Q. That's crazy. I just met that guy the other day. That's wild as hell. Yeah, Q. What's up, bro? I just met him the other day, so I gotta go with him then. Fuck it. Vessel. Why it had to be us on there for the first time, like, for the first drill, bro? That's crazy.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UTEP Miners. Take it away, broadcast team.
Oh, he's going to go up top. Incomplete on the deep ball.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. You gotta secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Good snap, boy.
That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
And I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the defense. No, we're coming to score.
I had him too, bro.
Going after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Each play has a life and history of its own. And you want to talk about two opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
And the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth. Sometimes they get you, sometimes you get them.
Oh, this
nice
game.
job by the defense being ready for the next play. Don't worry about the play before where you gave up some yards. Nice job answering and getting the tackle for a loss with the sack.
Offense changing the play. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's
Man, he can't make a 1 yard pass. Crazy.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Brown wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Looking for the goal line. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. They just keep firing. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. Fit it in the window for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the UTEP Miners offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go and be the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager. More what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He'll do it himself. Lots of running room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground.
And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Would have been a makeable 49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on 4th and short. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? He might want another play. Brown will throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's caught. Finds some room. Touchdown, UTEP. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Went crazy on this soundtrack. Oh, my bad. Boy, play that thing.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Throw the ball to the ground. How in the world did the offense retain possession? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous balance, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And man, the big fellas up
Let's get out the coach.
get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's King. Here's a heat. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field.
I think wait till you got a peep to say something.
Man, that's not the intention to start the game.
That shit great.
First pass of the game, interception.
That's what I said. I just said it.
Good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
That's great.
Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Off play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Haynes. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Patterson. Recovered.
Man, I see. Man, they're gonna have to nurse this shit. This shit already fucking up. I fumbled twice in 4 plays.
Run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive impressive takeaway for the defense.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
That nigga ain't from Texas.
Was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He split in the ground, and that was big.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor.
This shit ridiculous, bro. This is my first game and don't fumble the airplay. This shit crazy.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on the football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer. And that's exactly.
I guess I gotta play with Ohio State every game or some shit.
Kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field.
I can't even run the ball. I fumbled 3 times in a minute.
Game-changing play to not just
Look at this shit. Look, I'm expecting a fumble now. Okay.
I know he thinks he can house every return.
I just want to see if I'm gonna fumble again.
Take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
I don't like none of these down. Oh, okay, there we go.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's King. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Nigga didn't even jump for the ball, bro.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Nigga didn't even jump for the ball. I don't even know the fucking.
Nothing going right for this team.
I ain't even jump for the ball. I don't know how to do that shit.
Gash, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get
Bro, yes.
everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job.
This a whole other game. This shit feel weird as hell.
Great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop.
Nah.
Stop the bleeding and get the
This
ball
shit feel
back.
totally different.
Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get rid of it.
Of course, I don't get a pick now.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Powers forward. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead.
Good.
And he is just engulfed in the
Come on, man. You got one of the best teams in the game. You supposed to score every position.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go.
I said you got one of the best teams on the game. You got to score every play, bro. Every position.
You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
trusting in my
yeah,
quarterback
no
here
doubt.
to make the right decision. Looks like we're
You got
gonna
number one
have
team in the
to
nation. You
throw it.
better.
If it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yards.
Sneaks into the end zone.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Standing, we've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And he types on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Kane. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Rivers. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And this game is going perfect for the defense right now. They haven't been on the field that much. The offense hasn't had that many possessions. Here we are at the end of the first half. They're still pitching a shutout, and they're ready for this quarterback to take shots. They're sensing the frustration, and that time in perfect position.
I know what that nigga played the flat that perfect, bro.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, looking to pass.
Oh, you definitely Charles.
Connect a costly turnover on down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take a
I
chance.
fuck with. I gotta practice this shit. I don't understand this shit right now.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab, it's Durham.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Going to swing it on second down. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Wants to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved.
And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but. Charges clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They get him on the ground.
That's crazy, bro.
Turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see.
Oh, he declined it.
Will be a reprieve for this offense.
Thank you, bro.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
Damn, he fucking hawked through there.
2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the
Come on,
ground.
Lane. What you got, Lane? What you got, Lane?
Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw at Simmons. Pressure coming. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that pressure got to
That motherfucker looping. I ain't know how to lefty quarterback.
Your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better
That's a
job.
PI, bro. He called a PI on me a while ago. They got to be a PI on him.
Third down.
And the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Looking for a gap. It's Durham.
That's it.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. LSU right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll go right back to it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Touch pass on the run.
Good fit, fellas.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Bears the pressure. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides.
He ain't even reading deep in, not this one. He just taking off.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. From the gun. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Shit, definitely fucking can't run there fucking play.
The situation, 1st down go situation, you cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on 1st down and a quarterback hit on 2nd down. Got to do a better job.
He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But
intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Taylor has it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half.
Well, he got you 2 on 1st down. He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
On the move. He's not going to make it. What a job.
Oh, damn, I can't even call a fucking audible, bro.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They were earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Bring in the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down.
Both of us suck. God damn.
And how about the defense coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Finds his man. It's Anderson. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll try to take it back. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
And that's another play for this offense that you're just left wanting more. Both these offenses, man, nobody's scoring any points. Palmer trying to execute a 2-minute drill, throwing the ball to the other team. That's not part of the 2-minute drill.
And I think we got to give the defenses credit because they have been dominant and physical, creating takeaways. I know the offense has been sloppy, but on the other side of the ball, man, we are seeing 2 really good defenses go at it today.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, a lot of space.
Yeah, boy.
Pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Buys a little extra time. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I know I should have went that way.
Before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2.
No, I should have went left, bro.
Their hope for a touchdown.
God damn.
But they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the
I couldn't see a damn thing just then.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang.
I don't like this game right now. Shit.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this 2nd half. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Just gets it to the 28, pick up with 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Rushes on him, and they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Bro, I went with a quick pass, and I still couldn't get the ball off.
On fourth down. He'll try to.
No, it's ridiculous, bro.
And they gambled in their own end, and now
All the glitch in the game.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to.
I'm gonna just slide to him every time.
Own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you've set the other team up for almost automatic points.
the Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give out of the gun. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
Quarterback extends the play. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on.
Questions, old man. Who are you? You. No, not me, you. What's up, Lee? Stop your whining harder. I'll bitch slap you.
Know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
And they couldn't make the
Fuck, man.
shot.
You got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the second half with the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet in the third quarter. This offense has thrown it time and time again. Nothing there.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout.
Something, bro. Shit.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Unloads to the right.
God, why keep missing him?
Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
You want this statistic, guys. Their best receiver doesn't have a catch yet in this game. There they try to go his way again. The defense has completely shut him down.
He wants to go deep.
Fuck me, bro.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Taking it the other way. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if you're on offense.
Down will open up the final period. To the air. And it's caught. Touchdown LSU.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? The defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Under fire.
Oh my God. How many times we miss this guy, bro?
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense
1 for 12, bro.
Is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Oh, they're after him.
I want to max protect and still can't block, bro. What the fuck?
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked.
This game hard as fuck, bro.
By the defense containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go. He did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. Lofts one high and deep.
Hey, give me something, bro.
Fourth down is still on his feet.
Oh my God.
He ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on fourth down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going over the top. Makes the grab right down the middle. Hits the crease.
his second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right now.
And the point after is good. Kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. A deep throw is the
holy shit, bro.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He wants a big play here late.
Nigga didn't even jump, bro.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Stop just across.
Crazy, bro.
Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Gamecocks will put
this game hard as fuck right now, bro.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas.
Shit.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. That's reeled in, it's Brown. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's caught. It's Durham. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They'll try to run for it.
Good fit, boy.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, fourth down, own territory, going for it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. And he eluded the defense. Take it all the way. Touchdown.
They fucking went defense, punt return twice, bro. What the fuck?
Receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball.
I'm about to be 0-3 in this fucking new shit, bro.
He runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the
That shit
goal.
crazy.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the lone running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Down a touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on fourth down from their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
That's a flag, bro. He bumped me. That's fucking crazy, bro.
There are analytics.
There's not a bump right here. Look at the bump right here, bro.
Go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's
That's
still
crazy.
early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up.
And they putting me get all these try-hard ass niggas, man.
Be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact
Oh,
that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone covers. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Pocket breaking down. Still looking.
Ain't no way, bro.
And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. chance to talk over this third down.
Defense.
Play to open the period. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Ah, I gave him further down because LSU.
He's got a first and goal from the 10.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Makes the grab on the left. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the returner will be brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play.
Oh, bullshit, man. Come on, bro. What?
That last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
That's crazy as fuck, bro.
They'll run play action. Scrambling away. He'll try to do it himself. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the physical
He won that early, bro?
forces the incompletion on first down.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have just, it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
They'll rush to the line, clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. A run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half.
That's a Cam Newton play call there, boy.
Need more of that physicality in the second half.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Anderson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
It's as if you're in GO in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Got it behind the line. It's Durham. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it. First down and more. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. He's going up top.
Oh, he went and got it. Oh, my God, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this game?
Timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a
It's a good catch. That's what I do.
Running out of time here in
Should
the
I
first
say?
half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble
Oh, yeah.
behind the line. Defense has it. They're on the
Go,
move.
boy. Go, boy.
Gut of the field. And he breaks it back. Can you believe this? The final play of the first half. What a disaster. That might get the offensive coordinator fired at halftime.
And just when you thought this half was going to end ho-hum, the offense coughs it up, and the defense is able to not only recover the fumble, but they take it back for a touchdown. They steal more points before heading in at halftime.
And the extra point is good. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
He breaks the tackle.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Leaves it with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
He'll keep it himself.
Ain't no way, bro. He's doing that side.
Just flat whipped them as
Come on,
they
bro.
knock him down for a big loss.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
On fourth down, going to the
Yeah, I
air.
got plenty wrong.
Going to try to get it himself. Out of bounds at the 40.
I don't know why he rolled out like that.
After the huge pickup.
Oh, it's a dash flood.
This is
Okay.
the most annoying thing in the world for a defense is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend.
Who the fuck is this
That
number
is the
6?
hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Making side adjustments here. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. A strike down. All the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. And the
Good
defense
tap, yeah, boy.
holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The play action fake. Buying some time. Fires on the move. Touchdown Gamecocks. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch, it's Anderson. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick 6, but he needs to be more accurate.
Why does it keep going?
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And the Gamecocks have a 1st down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. The give to the single back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Trying play action. Now improvising. It's complete on the right side. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
It's a tough
Big man moving, boy.
Right? You're trailing in this game late. You're thinking they're going to run it. You got to get bodies at the line of scrimmage, get a stop, get the ball back. They go play action and throw it over your head. Tough spot to be in.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation.
Damn, nigga, stay out block.
Fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Gamecocks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it inside the 15.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take it.
First win, baby. All time, shit. Boy, I was struggling.
They go all the way back this way at the same time. They can sandwiches. You got the deli. We're not. Look at they selling clothes and all. Let me know, have you ever been to Buc-ee's in the college?
Yo, what it do, baby? Hit that follow, baby. Hit that follow button.
That way the pesticide is not on the part that you actually use. But if you find fruits with edible skin like apples or berries, try to always get them organic. But once again, if you can't afford it, just soak it in some baking soda water or vinegar water for at least 15 minutes.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Take it away, broadcast team.
Taking a shot on the first play. Catch inside the 25. Off to the races. Touchdown, UTEP. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now, play one, be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot, they get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off a defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with it. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Miners! They went for it all and it paid off with the score.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Miners will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Yeah, I don't know what you want me to say. You're not very smart if you continue to run the wrong direction and think something positive is going to happen. That's how you get minus 50 yards rushing on a play or more. Can't fix it.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, UTEP.
I don't think I'm the only person that do that though, bruh. So I want, like, it's a yardage challenge.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the SMU Mustangs. Take it away, broadcast team.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Sends it back in motion. Using his legs, it's Baxter. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Powers through the defender. That's going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 1st down from the 30. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's loose. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTEP.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Take it away, broadcast team.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Dropping back, it's Robertson. He's going to let it go. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Miners. They take the lead with the 6.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the 3rd quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trendsetter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it inside the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Robertson. There's the pressure. And he's got it. Touchdown, UTEP.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
They done made websites of my baby. I don't like that.
The Miners are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Under fire. Makes the catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Lets it fly. Touchdown, UTEP. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in this situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Texas Longhorns offense will go to work for the first time today. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. You've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Now the play fake. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man.
Come on, bro.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads it downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Wingo. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Makes the grab at the 10. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Makes a grab for a big play. Off and running. Wide open spaces. Touchdown Miners. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Why are you going so long? These some long things, bro. What the fuck?
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Temple Owls. Take it away, broadcast team.
Let's see if they can put together a drive. From their own 28. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking deep down the right side. And he reels it in inside the 30.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to the back. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
There's a lot of strategies to win football games, and there are very intelligent coaches in the game today. I've never seen a field goal attempt on 1st down. That was a play I am never going to forget, although I wish I could.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Trying to keep the drive alive. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Temple lining up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Robertson. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Bringing the heat.
That's a bad job in pass protection. I almost give the quarterback some credit because I think he knew where he was on the field. He knew he was going to get sacked for his safety. He was doing everything he could to just go down at his own 1-yard line to avoid.
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it along the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field.
Honestly, I don't think it's fine. This is so perfect though right now.
The tackle is finally made. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the catch on the left. Touchdown, UTEP. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big-time, prime-time moments. You got the ball, tie game. You want to go win, make some plays for the big dog.
Rush is on him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the outside.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They're getting everybody to the line of scrimmage. Got to line up, spike it, stop the clock, and try to get the game-winning field goal up. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
What the fuck, the clock?
The field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime.
I don't do this shit no more.
welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Virginia Cavaliers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, UTEP. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Cavaliers in the hurry up.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snags it over the middle. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the returner is stopped. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air, it's Robertson. Oh, they're after him. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to...
He'll off one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Miners. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Sam Houston Bearcats. Take it away, broadcast team.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Keep it on the ground. Creates a little space. Gets it past the marker. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. And the Miners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the tailback. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for loss.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the option. Now the pitch. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Quarterback making checks. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On the ground, it's Baxter. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. 4th down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. They'll run for it. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Miners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire 1st quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcats offense will take the field for the 1st time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Watson. He's got him this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. He'll throw on third down. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Escapes trouble. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps the play going. Looking down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Hunt is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Picks up the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They'll try the run. Runs for the tackle. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. 2nd down coming up. They go to the ground. At midfield, he's got room. All by himself down the middle. He's at the touchdown, UTEP. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UConn Huskies. Take it away, broadcast team.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll take another shot here. Snags it at the 30 and still running. He's at the 10. Touchdown Niners. Once he got some room, it was over. And he'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Edwards. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to it. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Fagnano. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. UConn will have to punt it away.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. His drive will open from the 15. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times, it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Turning it on. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful. And
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, UTEP. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
And he made the extra point without...
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Temple Owls. Take it away, broadcast team.
Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Miners. Line with a new set of downs. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Picks up the first down, still moving.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. This is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Simon. Fires to the big fella. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Motion from the wideout. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Okay, 1 possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Turning on the Jets. What a way to pick up the first down. Get out of bounds. Stop the clock when you need to get into scoring position. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Uncorks it. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Last chance coming up. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out.
What the fuck?
And the Miners are on the move. The offense changing the play. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Fires one high and deep. He holds it in and nobody's close. Touchdown, UTEP. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. The extra point here would tie the game. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Going right to work up top. Finds a little space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner goes down. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods.
Oh, he's got some space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Miners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Breaks the tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead. There's less than a minute left right now. I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
No, why just the hardest away, bro? What the fuck?
Back to throw, it's Simon. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
And you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man downfield.
And after that big completion with no timeouts, you need to clock it right now. You need to spike the ball, save some clock, knowing you've got to throw this ball into the end zone, give yourself a chance to win.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Nerves of steel. Right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UTEP Miners. Take it away, broadcast team.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw. It's Robertson. He's going to take a shot right away. Makes the grab at the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Miners want to pick up the tempo. Might be changing the route. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. And they have the first points of the game.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Miners offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, they knew coming into this loud environment on the road, it was going to be difficult to throw the football, especially early, because of the crowd noise. And I'm not so sure that didn't impact that play there. It looked like the tackles were a little bit slow.
It's a running room. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh my
Snagged in the middle.
God,
It's Odom. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the foot. And they've got it at the 40. And the Miners have their offense in high gear.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays like we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The run from the shotgun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Miners will send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now they'll run it on the toss. Can't get him to the ground. There he goes. All out of space. He's at the 40. Inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Picked off to stop the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And the Miners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Wilson on the carry. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw an interception.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. To the air, it's Nelson. Rushes on him. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is...
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy. He's accurate, off schedule. And the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Catch in the middle, it's Humphries. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Back to pass, it's Robertson. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UTEP.
They don't matter, bro. They're about to kill me. Bro, that don't matter.
It was Allen who he hit. Acting rolling out, looking to throw, and he does complete to the tight end. It is Eric Swalt inside the 10-yard line for the first down to Pat McAfee, who's always got a few tricks up his sleeve. With another one, 35 yards and point at the Colts defense.
Chuck Pagano, what a great call that one was. And McAfee playing a little dance on.
He's a comedian.